Lovely fish, look. Beautiful turbot. Beautiful. First time I've ever caught one, so I'm well chuffed. That's what it... Absolute beauty, that, guys. Look at the size of that. 5 or 6 pounder, that. Absolutely huge. Well, good afternoon. I'm here. I've set up. It's 12:30. I'm at Kilnsea. Just made 2 nice up and over rigs. One on 2 Oaks with the new Sakuma Pros. First cast out when I've got a bite. I'm just on pure squid at the moment, but really tiny baits. I have got a nice bite. I'm just going to just keep an eye out for a few seconds. Obviously I'll do the intro bits and stuff in a minute, but I don't want to miss this bite, so I'm going to get you on the rods for the time being. It's the black rod, the Sport, the one on the right hand side. It's been in the water about 5 minutes, but it was a nice little bite. So I'm hoping I've locked onto a fish first cast. Now I've got the rods low because there's a bit of wind. It's about 25 mile an hour, but it's not affecting anything. Just keep an eye on that for a bit, chaps, because it was a nice bite. It wasn't a short one, it was quite a long one, but I was setting the other rod up. Now I don't think it's anything big. You know, it's probably a whiting or a flatty or something, but it was a bite. Just get the camera in front of me slightly because I don't want this wind to affect us a lot. And it looks like it's gonna. You know, it might be a windy video, I don't know. Quite a few on the beach. I can see about 3 hours up on the right. Back to the left of me. I don't know anybody's further left because I can't see them on that turn. But I'm suspecting quite a few going to turn up. Obviously I'm more interested in this boat at the moment. I want to go fish first cast. I mean, it took over an hour and 20 minutes to get here because I was stuck in traffic. I was going to pick my bait up, but that's about 40 minutes because of traffic. And then I got more traffic coming in. I got stuck behind the lorry and there was nowhere to overtake me, so that didn't help either. Especially when they're doing 20 and 30 mile an hour all the way. Now I cast the left hand rod dead straight out and it's gone to about 11 o'clock-ish. I cast the one on the right, the black one, I cast that out about 2 o'clock and it stayed there, so I don't think there's any point. As soon as I get settled down, I'll have a word with this guy to the left of me and see if he's had any bites and stuff from how long he's been there. But I'm going to fish it all the way up. Our tide's about 10 past 4 or something. And then I'm going to fish it about 2.5 to 3 hours down because I've got the alert. I was hoping to get you by 11, but obviously I'm now in that place. So. I've got some crab and I've got some squid. I've just picked the bait up so it's not old. Well, there you go. I'm going to bring that rod in because I do believe I've got a fish on it. So I'm going to bring it in because it's been pulling for a bit. Spotty skate. I'm liking it. first cast. Lovely. Well chuffed. Look at that, beautiful spotty. I'm well chuffed for that. I've been here 10 minutes. 10 minutes and pulled in a lovely skate. Beautiful skate. Might be a good time to fish, guys. Beautiful fish. Gorgeous at the back. Right, we'll get this little fella back. Beautiful fish. I said it was a cracking bite. Well chuffed for that. We're still on the hook, that one. Well chuffed with that, fellas. That's only been out there. Well, it was 5 minutes when I got the bite. We're rolling with it, guys, because you never know, that other one might go. But I came here for skating smoothies in there, right happy now. I'm using an up and over. I've got a 5 foot snood on it, so it's 3 and 5 foot. Got a running ledger, so definitely a nice little they're back for later. Just using one hooks. The new Sakuma Pro one hose, real nice hooks. I'm well chuffed now, getting a little fish first cast. Just chopping the top off, just using a bit of squid that big. Well, finger length, well, little finger length, and that's what did the business. Little tiny one hose. Well, it's good, guys, to get a bite that quick. Make it here early. I'm hoping it's a cracker out today. Weights. They are going stupid. Right, I'll cast this back out. It's going to cast. Finally knocks it out about 50-60 metres. I think that's stupid. I'll show you the cast, guys. I don't know what the wind's like. metres. As you say, I don't think you saw the land, but it's not 70 metres, 60, 70 metres max. Right fellas, I'm just going to take a break while I sort my camp out, but as you can see I'm well chuffed. You know, within 10 minutes I've got a fish and it was a nice one. So I'll see you in a bit. Well fellas, I'm well chuffed. I'm back. I've just had a word with the guy next to me. He hasn't had an out yet. Oh, a flatty he's had. I think he's only using little flappers. I can't believe that first cast got a lovely spotty. Fantastic. What a lovely day. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice day today. I mean, the sea's calm, just a bit of wind. There's some nice colour though. I'll show you the colour. So the colour's back. I mean, it's not a strong colour, but it's colour enough. And it's dead flat, so, you know, hopefully we'll get some good fish today. Well, that's a good sign, isn't it? Within 5 minutes you've got a nice Wray, so I'm really happy. I was just on straight squid on both rods at the moment. I've got crab, but I'm not going to use it yet. I'll see how this squid goes first. I'm not going to go stupid. I've got my drag set just in case. I'm out about 60-70 metres. I ain't going too far out. But I'm just chuffed now. But yeah, I'm back at Kilnsea because, I mean, it's been on fire, hasn't it? Come on. If they're catching fish here, you come here, don't you, at the end of the day? I mean, I had to go on to the other night and I had my first smoothie this season. It was only a little one, but I had it. And I had a whiting. There's got plenty of bite action all night, but I didn't have the right baits for me. Simples. I've come prepared today. I've got crab and I've got squid. That's all I've brought. I'm on up-and-overs, 5-foot snoots. Lo and behold, first cast, bang, straight in, one hook. Nice Wray. I'm real happy. I'm due for one of these sessions where I get 10-11 fish or more. So I'm hoping it's today because I ain't had one for a while. And it's not my fault. It's just I've been unlucky, really. You know, you don't change things, do you? You just didn't happen. But I'm hoping my luck's in today. I mean, I do like this venue because it's easy to get to, and it does produce. But sometimes you come and you just don't get a bite, and I don't know why. It's just one of them things. But I'm going to enjoy myself today, I think, because the wind's blowing. It's just keeping me nice and cool, so I'm real happy. I'm going to take a little break for now until I get some action. We're going to have to move these rods anyway because the surf's caught up to my stand now. So I'll be back in a short while, hopefully, with another fish. Sidering line, yeah. Right, I've dropped you out the wind a little bit. I've got the camera in front of me. It's blowing a bit of an olie behind me, but I mean it's blowing sort of onto the sea, but a slight angle. I've moved direction, obviously, I'm getting wind in my face. Now I are, but I can block the wind out the camera. I've had quite a few little knots and what have you on these rods. I think there's some good fish out there. I just do. I mean, you can see the sea. It's funny colour. It's only about 100 metres out the colour, but I mean, there's colour there. It's flat, you know. Just a slight little bit of chop, but I mean, it's flat. And bass, there's bass come out over here because I know for a fact a 5 pounder just come out. I call it 5 pounder in the last half an hour or so. And I say I've just had a spotty. The guy next to me has had some flatties and stuff. I haven't seen an hound yet, but I reckon they'll be in there because I mean it's alright still. Yeah, I'm not bothered. I mean, I'll set up a skate all day, me. I just aren't bothered, I'll bass or whatever. You know, if I get an hound, great. If I don't, who cares? I'll have one anyway. It doesn't matter if it's massive or whatever, but I'll have one, so I'm not bothered. You know, it's not all about catching hounds, is it? It's the fishing experience. It's the fishing in all conditions and weathers and the ups and the downs and everything, so I'm not bothered. Obviously I like 4 or 5, 6, 7, 800 fishing. I like as you do, but you know, if you don't get them, you don't get them. Nothing you do, nothing. I'm changing this bait about every 15-20 minutes. It's coming back untouched when I brought it in, but I'm still changing it. I mean, squid's only cheap anyway, so and I'm getting three ups out of the squid, so you know, I can't go mad. I'm only putting tiny baits in. Now I've got a little nibble on the far rod, the orange one, the Vader. Just keep an eye on it. Similar to that skate fight I had not long ago. The guy next to me just packed up. He's just trundling off back. He's had a few fish. He's happy, that's the main thing, he's had a few fish. Had a good afternoon. I like another 3 or 4 fish, like, but I mean, if I don't get them, I don't get them. Got a nice fresh bait, I'm using up movers, small hooks. Casting out about between 50 and 70 metres, that going stupid. So I'm in it. Let's see what we can do. Thanks to all the subscribers, by the way. When I came out this morning I had 2,772, which isn't bad at all. I was 82, one or the other, but I mean 700 odd anyway, 2,700 odd. So I'm happy about it. I'm not far off 3k now. Viewings have gone down, obviously. I haven't been pushing my channel, I've had a lot of problems. My dad recently died and now my mum's in hospital, terminally ill. Talking at once. It's not good really. You know, to lose one parent and then, you know, your other one's terminal. And it's not good at all. So I haven't really done a lot of fishing. I haven't really bothered doing my videos and stuff. I mean, I've got some footage, but I just haven't done it. I'll get round to it. Obviously, you got to put your family first at the end of the day. I managed to pop out today. I can't visit today anyway because there's a lot of people going, so I managed to slot a session in now. Problem is, you've got to be on hand, haven't you, if anything happens, so you've got to get back, so, you know, didn't really want to come too far really, but I mean, this is where the fish are. Been meeting quite a few subscribers recently as well, so I'm happy about that. So if you're on the beach and you see me, come and have a chat. I always like to have a chat with people. A few stickers and stuff, and gonna have a chat. All good. You know, that's the art of it, isn't it? Going on the beach, meeting people, fishing, and talking about the same thing and that, you know what I mean? Bit of banter and stuff. Right, I'm gonna vanish for a while. Next time I come back, it'll probably be with a bite on, hopefully. Well, we're back, fellas. Nothing to write home about as such since that last fish. It's got a bit dull. It's been raining a little bit. As you can see, it's not very nice weather at the moment. I've had to put my coat on because it's raining. I'm hot though, so I didn't really want the coat on. It's been a bit quiet really, to tell you the truth. There's nothing really been happening. There's somebody just pulled a big small bean up the beach. Quite a long way up there though. But I haven't had much action. I'll put you on the rods for a while. It's still windy. It keeps dropping off and then coming back. It's I don't think it knows what it's doing. had to lower the rods because it got a bit windy and then the stand was nearly blowing over, so I've had to lower the rods. I've got crab and squid on one. The far one's got crab and squid on it, the orange rod, and the black one's got just pure squid. So both rods are out about 50-70 metres. I haven't gone out too far. Some nice colour in the water now though, the colour's got right up. Now you can see the colour, but it's lovely now. Some nice colour in there, so it's dropped off a little bit, but as I say, not really much has been happening since that fish. When you get a fish first cast, you think you're in for a cracking day, but it doesn't always work out that way, does it? Yeah, it didn't always work out there, unfortunately. There's not a lot I can do about it. You know, I'm out there, got good baits out there. Just sitting up. I'm actually bloody hot, so I've got my hoodie on, my t-shirt, my bloody coat. I mean, at the end of the day, it's that real fine, drizzly, soaking 5 seconds rain that clings to you. So that's what I've got on. Lucky I was close enough to the car to go get it. But yeah, it's relatively quiet now since I've got fish. You couldn't rate it sometimes, could you? Well, I've seen a seal as well. There was a seal out here not long ago. It's disappeared now, like, but it was out here. Probably get at least one more fish, I would have thought so anyway. I meant to have a look at what time it was. It's 3:30 now. I think our time's about 4 o'clock, something like that. I don't know exactly. 4:20 or 4:30 or whatever. Doesn't really max, I'm fishing it back down a bit anyway, so doesn't really matter when it comes in and out. I don't really like fishing on the ebb normally because I never seem to catch out on the ebb for some reason. I mean, I know some people love fishing on the ebb. I'm just not one of them. It's nice to catch an hound today, like, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'd have had one by now. There's a bit of tide getting up now, there's a few big rollers coming in. I don't know where they've come from because they're doing really flat calm. It's going to be short space this, by the way. I'm not going to keep the camera on, just watching endless pictures of a rod flickering. I prefer a bit of action really. I'd rather the video be short rather than long. So I'll be back if them rods start doing any movements. Just pulled it in and a little flounder on it. Show you it. Little flounder. Didn't see the bite. Nice little fish though. Come off clean. We're going back. Second fish of the day though. squid. Crab and squid, that one. I'm going to do the same thing again. Bit of crab and squid. I've botted my lance and all that, so I'm going to have to figure this one out. I've changed the bait though, fellas, because we'll change the bait. I have problems with the camera today because this beach is real. It's just real uneven. I don't know how many times I've pricked myself with these 102 Oaks today, but it's been a lot. You know, they're that fidgety because they're little. I mean, that's the size of the bait I'm putting on, really tiny. Keep trying to keep it fresh, whether it works or not is another matter. I have been trying to keep the bait fresh at all times. Let's get some nice fresh bait on it then. As you can see, really tiny baits. Just going to stick a bit of crab on there. Only a tiny bit though. Just a tiny bit of crab. Just to make it a bit more appealing. Seemed to work a minute ago when I got the flounder, so oh, I hate trying to put elastic on. I'll tell you when it's windy. It's not good. You never know, I might look into a nice little smooth rounder, don't we, like, but you never know, do you? Somebody's got to look into it, might as well be me. Right, so that's what we've ended up with on our up and over. So, it fell back on. That's the rig I'm using, up and over. Straight up. Onto a swivel. Onto a 5-foot snoot. 4 panel ups, 1 hose, and then another bait hook. Big one on the weight. And a small bait. So let's get this out. Might knock this one a little bit fair because the wind's dropped a bit. I don't know whether you saw that cast, guys. I tried to keep it in the air so you could see it, but you probably didn't. Right, take a little break for now, and then if I get any more action, I'll definitely be back. That's at least I've had 2 fish though. Right, I'm going to bring this sport rod in. I didn't put the camera on last time we brought the other one in. There was a flounder on it, so I'm going to bring the sport rod in, put some fresh bait on it, and I'll let you see it coming in, and hopefully there might be something on it, you never know. One never knows, you don't know until you pull it in, do you? No weed though, that's the main thing. Main thing is, fellas, we've got no weed. That's good. we go, that's fresh bait on both of them. Both out. I think the tide's going out, fellas. I think it's going out. Surely it's not. £4 I don't know what the tide was. Maybe it's going out, I don't know. I don't know what time the tide was, but I've had 2 fish. I really wanted a smooth hound. I still got a chance. I'm only going to fish it about 2 down, 1.5, 2 down. I never fish it further than that. Besides, once this beach goes flat, it's useless really for me. That's what I'm looking for. There's a lot down at Barry's Up. Hell of a lot. You never know, I might just stuck into another fish. I put you on the rods for a little bit. Because when you just cast them out, sometimes you just bloody knock them on the head, don't you? Don't know why, but you do. Like that one when I first ran, just cast out. Within a few minutes, bang. So it shows you can just hit these fish on the head. Yeah, it's definitely going out now, that. Very small tide then, very small tide. Because it usually tickles the cliffs up here. Wind's dropped a little bit down and it's come very flat, as you can see. A few little rollers close in, but other than that, it's and there's a lot of colour. Colours appeared, definitely. It's quite a long way out now. Yeah, quite a long way out now. It did start to rain, but it stops again. There's a massive big wave of cloud coming in, as you can see. I'm just hoping it doesn't hit me. I've got my coat on, like, and I've got some waterproofs if I need them. But I wouldn't never have thought I would have needed them today. Oh, I think I just got a little nibble there. First rod one I just cast out. Keep an eye on that little fella. Thought he had a little nibble at it. Say the far one's got squid and crab on it, only a little bit of crab, and the one nearest to us has just got it's got squid on it. Both on up and overs, 5 foot snowds, 1 hooks, top and bottom. Up to now I've had 2 fish or 2 bites, so sort of I ain't lost a fish yet. So these smaller hooks do the business. I tend to fish with 3 and 4 rows, and I think I lose a lot of fish throwing it that way. Don't get me wrong, I've had some cracking big fish, but I think all the smaller fish you just don't get, do you? So sometimes you get blanks when you shouldn't have had them. So maybe sticking to 2s and 1s, you know, I'll get more catch rate instead of losing a lot. Because I've sat at bloody Hornsea with Wivensea before and had 20-30 bites and never got a fish, but I lost them all. And that's maybe because they're only small and my hooks are too big, obviously. I mean, it's great when you get a big fish swimming by and you've got a nice big hook on it, because you're going to get a big fish, aren't you? But I'm sure these little Sakuma Pro 1020 hooks can do the business. So first time I've used the little Pro ones, and I'm telling you, I must have pricked my bloody finger on that, look. 20 times today. They're so sharp, it's ridiculous, man. The slightest little tickle there and they go right in you. So I'm gonna have loads of little bleeding blood spots all over my hands when I get in. I've been stabbed by that. Look. But at least I know they're doing the business anyway. I thought I might have got a cheeky hound though. I mean, if it's £2 or £3, I wouldn't have been bothered. It's just a cheeky hound. But at least I've had one this season, I don't care. As I say, I'm not bothered how big they are, as long as I've had one, like. As long as I don't get one of them spare dogs, because I don't want one of them, I don't want to be stabbing my hands. I already had a rough deal with a dogfish 2 weeks ago. Right, I'll be back if them rods start nodding. Pull this end rod in, because I've had a lot of nods on it. It could be the tidal pull, I don't know the tide's going out obviously. It could be the tidal pull, but it just looked like a bite. So I'm going to pull it in. I'll keep you honest, the far rod, the Vader. I've had quite a few nods on it and it's a bit flat out there, so really it shouldn't be nodding like the other one been doing it. A little flounder or something like that, you never know. Trying to follow the action today, guys. It's difficult when you haven't got a cameraman, like, but try to keep a bit of this, that and the other. I've knocked out quite a bit, put a smaller bait on now, really small bait. Knocked out a fair distance, colour's dropping off a little bit, tide's going out rapidly. Probably only fish for another 45 minutes or so. I don't like fishing on the down, I never have done here. Because once that beach flattens off, it goes dead. So, give a bit of rod action for a few minutes. You never know, it might just lock on right quick. It's lovely, sea conditions, like. I mean, the wind's in our favour, but the bit of pull to the left now, but the one before. I've had a couple of fish, but at the end of the day, I thought I'd got more than that, really. I mean, it looks nice conditions I've got here. When you get one within 5 minutes, you're expecting at least another 3 or 4, aren't you, minimum? I'll just knock that bait size down even smaller. It's not even, well, it's about as big as my little finger now, but shorter. So I'm going to see if that does any good. I've got this feeling I'm going to get an hound. I don't know why, I just got this feeling. I mean, the sea looks, if I look at the sea now, it does actually look houndy now, look at it. It actually does look houndy. It didn't when I got here. But now that's really calmed down. And the colour is there, but it's not as strong as it was earlier, but it looks like it's got a few hounds in it now, that. I haven't set my drag either, so I'm hoping I don't lock onto a big one. The reason I ain't set my drag is I ain't had an hound bite all day, so I ain't expecting one really. Sun goes out quick here though, and it's a very, very small tide today. I didn't check the size of the tide, but I mean, it didn't get anywhere. I mean, it was a good 30 metres from the cliff, and it usually hits them when I'm here, so you know, it's a very small tide. I think everybody's had fish that's been out today on here, but you know, there's been a few hounds caught, I suppose, but not as many as there probably would have been yesterday. It's this wind that's causing the problems. If there had been no wind, it'd have been a lot better. You can have a magic half an hour though, you don't know, do you? I was fishing at Hornsey North last week, and it was quiet for a while. I had a couple of fish, and I got an hound and a whiting, I think. The guy next to me, he was pretty quiet, and all of a sudden, bang, he got about 4 hounds in 20 minutes. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? Then it quietened up again. And they weren't massive hounds, but it was decent, you know what I mean? 3-4 pounders. I've unfortunately only got one this season so far, but I mean, at least I've got one, that's the main thing. I think I'd settle for a, I don't know, 6-7 pounder. I'm not greedy, mate, when it comes to things like that. I mean, great if a big double figure come in, you know, who's not going to want it, but I'd say I'd just settle for, I don't know, 5-6 pounder, just be a nice size. And I'm going to give it this hour anyway. You never know, it might fish better on the down, I just don't know. But I have fished it here a lot of times over the last few weeks. And I haven't had much action on the down, so. I always say on the down, by the way, when the tide's going out, because that's where I was brought up. Everybody I used to fish with used to say on the down, so I always say on the down. Right, I'm off. If I get a bite on that rod, I promise you I'll be back straight away. Well, I'm not far off wrapping it. Everybody's got home money now, there's only me left. It's raining, I've had to cover the camera up for about half an hour. There's a great big storm coming over, as you can see. I'm going to get saturated. I've only got my hoodie on, a coat, and that's it. For the sake of staying an extra hour to get drenched, it's not worth it. I'm going to probably pull these rods in. I'll call it a day, I think. It's just trying to see what time it is. Let me have a look. I don't know what time it is. It'll be around 20 to 6. I mean, I was only staying around that time anyway, so probably going half an hour earlier than I would have been. I mean, by the time I've got my gears cleared away and stuff, it's going to be 6 anyway. So I've been here a good 6.5 hours, so can't grumble. I've had a couple of fish, unless I get some more, like when I'm reeling these in. Trying to think which one to reel in first, which one to cast out last. I'm definitely calling it a day, because as I say, there's a big storm coming and I ain't going to get drenched, and it's not worth it for half an hour's extra. I'm not so keen on fishing it on the here anyway, on the down, whatever you want to call it. I never have been a lover of fishing it down on the end. The beach flattens out like, and it goes out for miles. It's like a foot of water for about 200 yards. So I don't really like fishing it when it's going out. I'd have to swap my rigs, because the ones I'm using are way too big for that shallow of water, really. But as I say, I've enjoyed myself. At least I've had a couple of fish, so I can't grumble. What more can you ask for? So I'm going to pull this. Sport rod in, and I'm going to start packing it away. Obviously, I'll leave you on it. I'll start pulling it in, start packing it away, and at least it's not going to be a massively long video. I've had a spotted Wray and I had 7 flounders down there. I was just fishing down there. But no smoke on the boat. Yeah, I My mate's just got a about 14 pounder. So he's just passed me out just to really just got out. Got 14 pounder in those for.
I hit some out there. Trying to give it a bit of land.
Right, I've no movie bite, so
Not really real good for me.
I'm fishing up on the road, so I'm on the right rig. Not doing blank, that's it.
Yeah, should be yesterday, so I'm pretty cool down here.
Where's your fishing up there?
Yeah, I'm just down
Yeah,
there.
Barry's up.
And there's two people passed us. I don't know.
Now 7 or 8 down there, though.
What was it? I didn't. There must have been some few down the phone. I didn't see where.
I'll show you that. About 30. Yeah, I mean, there's some here as well in line with that.
Yeah.
That first block of grass back there, so I know exactly where you
Big old seal there, just going on the edge of the pool.
Yeah, I know. Well, that fish is well as well. I like it here, get me very good. Well, you get the I like those fish, so. They're both sport fish, aren't they?
People tell, too old and stuff like that.
I'm only on the
That's the best thing I've got.
one of those and a fat full snoot on a good mobber. Yeah, up for that one. Really tiny bit as well.
You
Yeah,
don't
put
need
out
good
massive
one.
one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we get exposed on, something like that. Yeah, little one early. Not today. I mean, you get nice, you get some nice race on that race.
It's like it's still late and you'll just be getting
Onsey's House Club. Have you ever been? Sorry, Onsey North, you've been there. I've got stories there the other night. Yeah, a lot of snowballs and race down to Onsey North. About 55 steps to walk down. Oh, it gets down. It gets down. Oh, you did? No, you're carrying all your camera gear and your lights and everything like that. Yeah. Well, I'm off until last Monday and I'm not going to get so. I'm not going to attend it after. Yeah, nice meeting you anyway, buddy. Right fellas, I'll be back when I bring this last rod in. As you can see, I've just everything's just about done. That storm's moving, it's starting to rain again. There's nobody else left on the beach but me. But I've enjoyed it here. again at Kilnsea. I've had a spotty and I've had a flounder, so it wasn't a wasted journey. Still got a decent fish. I just spoke to a guy who was fishing further up. He had 7 flounders, so I mean there's not a lot come out for you really. I know a big smooth one came out earlier, but other than that it's been, I enjoyed it. So until next time, from me, Jimmy Codbites from Kilnsea, on a blustery evening, it's a very, very good night.